Good evening and welcome to the 19th Annual Dancing Under the Stars Gala. We have a wonderful evening planned for you tonight. I am Paul Lane, member of the Board of Directors for St. Joseph's Hospice. As most of you know, St. Joseph's Hospice provides community-based supportive programs and resident care for individuals in the final stages of life. The goal is to give people that feeling of home. It is an amazing experience to see this happen. In addition, we provide compassionate support for their families. Events such as the gala and fantastic donors like yourselves help us reach our fundraising goal each year. As mentioned in the past, less than one half of funding comes from the government sources. Less than one half. We have to raise 60% of our annual operating budget. To be clear, that is $2.5 million for this year. Fundraising is obviously critical to allow St. Joseph's Hospice the ability to continue these services at no cost to the people of Sarnia Lambton. Thank you to those who have supported this gala over the past 19 years. Your generosity and loyalty is second to none. Thank you to the new donors and first-time guests. Welcome, and we look forward to many more years.
I'm Kelly Chartrand, Executive Director at St. Joseph's Hospice. I'm excited to share something truly meaningful with you tonight. The launch of our Fund a Need campaign in support of a day of care in our residents. It costs more than $785 each day to provide care for one resident. And while government funding covers only 56% of care costs, we rely on the generosity of our community to bridge the gap. With a gift of $200, you can help fund one day of care, a day that ensures a resident is surrounded by comfort, their family is supported, and their final moments are filled with peace. You may choose to dedicate a day in memory of a loved one, honor someone who touched your heart, or support a future resident who will one day need our care. Together, your gifts ensure that compassionate end-of-life care remains available to everyone who needs it, today, tomorrow, and always, one day at a time.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of St. Joseph's Hospice of Sarnia Lambton, including all of our amazing staff and dedicated volunteers, I have some special thank yous. The first of these thank yous is to Supernova sponsor Calgore Limited for your continued support as our lead sponsor. Next, I would also like to recognize our North Star sponsors, Howell Data Systems, Liuna Local 1089, Progressive Auto Sales, Sarnia Anti-Aging Clinic, and the Judith and Norman Alex Foundation. And to our Shooting Star sponsors, Sims Limited, Teresi's Pizza, JD Lawn Service, Blue Water Power, Culinary Catering, Embridge, Med Aesthetics, Nova Chemicals, RL Designs, Siskins Law Firm, the Hill Maderos Wealth Management Group of RBC Dominion Securities, Winmar, and to all of the sponsors listed in tonight's program. Again, thank you very much to all of these sponsors. Last but not least, tonight would not be possible without the generosity of John DeGroot and DeGroot's Nurseries team, who have provided this stunning venue since 2006. Your unwavering support allows us to gather as a community and to celebrate and sustain this meaningful cause. Thank you, John, and to your team at DeGroot's.
This evening, we are joined by 805 guests and more than 130 volunteers. Thank you to everyone who worked tirelessly to transform DeGroot's Nurseries into this beautiful venue you see tonight. Special recognition to our gala steering and decorating committees. Your creativity, and hard work truly shine. We hope you enjoy a celebration filled with wonderful food, fantastic music, and the warmth of great friends. It promises to be a night to remember. Lastly, St. Joseph's Hospice extends a heartfelt thanks to the Langford family for allowing us to share their personal experience in tonight's video.
Hi there, I'm Darlene Black. This is my brother, Bill Langford. Our mother, Ruth, was a resident of St. Joseph's Hospice for about 5 to 6 weeks.
After she left palliative, she was at palliative for about 10 weeks, and she was thoroughly excited to continue her journey on to hospice. Let me start with some of my fond memories. Obviously, the facility is second to none. She was very excited about that. She had her own private room. It was more like a second home. It was decorated. We could decorate it however we liked. A lot of pictures, a lot of family, a lot of flowers. With the facility, she was just ecstatic to be able to have a bath and, a bath and a shower. Not that they didn't have that at the other place, but the facilities are top notch, and the people there, they go above and beyond what they really need to be doing. One of my fond memories there is Hot Dog Day, I guess, as silly as that sounds. The courtyard there is absolutely stunning. I just can't speak enough about the facility and the care she received there. They were like friends in the end. Anything she wanted, she got. It didn't matter what it was.
Mom was so independent. She always had a plan. She knew from the minute she was diagnosed, and funny enough, she was diagnosed from her chiropractor. He's the one who found the mass in her lung. And from that moment on, she stood strong. She said she didn't want any treatments. She wanted to just end her life as naturally as possible. And she's the one who decided that she wanted to go to hospice. And we're so truly grateful that she chose to go there. The nursing staff, as my brother said, they were so great. They would write on a board every day what date it was, because she just needed to know what day it was. And there's a little board there that talks about what her likes were, so that the nurses could be a little bit more personable. And every time a nurse walked into that room, she said, "There's my favorite person in the world." And it was mostly because they were bringing her desserts, but she was truly at peace. She wasn't afraid to die, and she just didn't want to be a burden on my brother and I. And I can't tell you, in the 8 months since she was diagnosed, how many times my brother would wake up with my mom's door open because the ambulance has come and got her. She was so independent. She didn't want to put us out, which is why she chose hospice in the first place, because she didn't want us to have to be burdened with anything that was going to happen next. The night that she passed, it was very calm. We were worried about any mannerisms she might have had as she was leaving us, and the nurses reassured us that they really didn't know what she was going to do, but because of her temperament, they thought that she was going to go quietly into the night, and she really did. And the staff were just so respectful of us. And when the driver came to get our mother, they said a nice little passage in the foyer of the hospice. And they really guided us, because when it was all over, we didn't know what to do. We had been doing this for almost 15 weeks and we knew nothing else. And we just kind of stood in the foyer. The staff said, "Take your time, do what you need to do." And we looked at the staff for guidance. We said, "Well, what are we supposed to do now?" And they said, "You can go home now. She's at peace." So that in itself was the most amazing thing for us to be able to witness. And the community needs to know more about St. Joseph's Hospice. It can't be a hidden gem. It's got to be out there in the world for more people to be able to utilize this wonderful place. So if you can find it in your heart to give a gift tonight so that we can continue on and other families can have the great experience that we had, it would be really wonderful.
Again, the staff there, they gave us all the answers. So we didn't have to do any guessing, which was quite nice. And yeah, it was a peaceful ending to a long journey. So
yes, and we're truly blessed and honored to be able to speak to you all tonight to tell you of our experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you.